No doubt about it.
They're coming out aggressive, defensively playing tight. Another three goes up, another one goes down.
People out here today.
Cadeau gonna get called for the travel there, so a couple of early turnovers for Cadeau. Slotting into the starting lineup for Adai Mara. If you tuned in late, Mara still playing, just coming off the bench for the first time. Spin move down low from Johnson. Lance is looking aggressive early, and why not? He is their best scorer, one of the better scorers in Conference USA. And then up the floor quickly. So up there now with Burnett, Johnson, Lendeborg, and Cadeau. Burnett, nice drive, pretty.
Get that one off the glass.
Lance working against Cadeau, has a height advantage there at 6'8". Luke gonna fire and knock it down.
He's
this
not
per game.
And something to keep an eye on is the offensive rebounds for Middle Tennessee as they continue to shoot those threes and get long rebounds.
So now in his sophomore year, originally committed to Dusty May when he was at FAU, then opted to move that commitment over to Michigan when Dusty left. A bucket at the rim. Definitely takes pride in that.
Well, I think it's the decision-making, the ability to...
In the two-man game, go down tomorrow for the first time. Got that to drop. Gale fighting on the boards. McKinney kicks it out. Lendeborg rattles home a three. Men's basketball teams ranked inside of the top 10 in the Big Ten. Gale, lead feed up to Kaysen. Pretty fast break. Cadeau saw, so switch there at the point guard spot. Gale gets blocked. Tracking that one down was Alston. Now Lance hopping the other way. Tried to snap a feed.
What I love about Perez Johnson is he doesn't necessarily need the basketball much, but he leads this team in scoring. Just shows you how effective he is. That's one thing he can do at a high level.
Now Kaysen the steal. The strip, the cookies, and the jam.
That's how you get your...
Definitely know the Blue Raiders. They upset Michigan State in the NCAA tournament back in 2016. And back then, threw up a lot of threes and made a lot of them in that game. One straight up.
Beautiful defense.
McKinney was looking for a second three. Lendeborg gets the fortuitous carry. Cadeau couldn't connect. Loof has space. Came up short. He's on a cup of Johnson Jr. Tough one. They'll kick it out. Michigan said if they can get the three, they'll take the three. Lendeborg took it. Cadeau snags the board, puts it up. Transfer from UAB. Cadeau squeezes a pass through to Johnson Jr.
A little more aggressive if they want to stay in this game.
Alston opts to drive, but right into traffic. Got it to flush home anyway. 5 mark and a half. Look at Gale the opposite way. The bump, the finish, and the foul. Your hands, and you're basically just bumping with your chest. It's a defensive drill, but Gale is the guy.
Defensively, we've seen that on a number of possessions. Guys loading up in short bodies.
And then on this end, offensive. Mara's got the height down low on Hall, just puts it over him, couldn't hit it. Alston working against Cadeau, they'll opt to swing it, corner three. Goes down there for Alec Oglesby. Smith sneaks the feed down low, same corner for Oglesby, same result for Oglesby. When the weather gets cold, heat turns up inside. By the way, shout out to Harris and Robinson, your guys in the Pistons.
Yeah, 2 big signs.
2024 against Penn State. Oglesby going to pull up tough over the 7-3. Mara, your second life after hoops. On the air on Big Ten Network. 6-point game. Michigan offense is rhyming to the rim right now. LJ Kaysen, body of cheddar, glides with him. Carter will take it. Couldn't hit, tapped out, reset it. Carter pull up this time. The floater rattles down. Within 4, maybe 3, with under 5 to go in the half. Hall, he wants to pull within 3, taking a 3, and he does just that. A mini drought, didn't score for nearly 6 minutes, stuck with it, and now they're down just 3. Chance to maybe tie on this possession. Lance hooks it off the window. It's a 1, takes it, comes up short. There's Kaysen trying to stem the tide through traffic, able to finish, and 1. Whip it out to Cadeau, his fellow transfer, Burnett. Downloaded Johnson, face up, uses his power. A late foul call, free throws coming up. He told us when he was at UAB, he loved watching Dusty's FAU teams competing against each other in the Americas. He has already had 1 little mini drought from long distance. Carter from the corner, opposite away, knocks it down. Rattles home what is now their 7th. Michigan, conversely to Middle Tennessee, has gotten most of their, just kind of showcasing the contrast in what this game has turned into of styles. Not saying Michigan can't take the three, they certainly can and can knock them in half. Couple of possessions separating the Blue Raiders and the Wolverines. Dent Jr. down to Loof. Couldn't finish. Led the ACC in total assists last year.
Early on, it's just been the turnovers.
Swedish national team. His mom is from Sweden. He speaks fluent Swedish. I had a chance to call his Under Armour Elite 24 game in high school. Makes it a 9-point game. Set up the floor. Michigan going full court press. Alston, quick first step, has to go underneath. Got that off in time. Product of it. Couldn't hit. Burnett, great board. Cadeau on the reload. Second try is Cash from three. As a attempts were 11 threes to just 2 tries inside of the arc in the beginning of that first half. Strong move from Johnson Jr. Whereas Johnson Jr. still just 19 years old. You see the body, though. They're hoping to have this fan base's heart rate slow down a little bit in the second half today. But Middle Tennessee has come to play the matchup against Lands, the leading scorer for Middle Tennessee. Couldn't knock it down. Great board, though, from Loof. He goes up strong with it and finishes.
Yeah, Loof is a big, can you score when the defense is loaded up?
Lendeborg faked it, then takes it and hits it. Nice the shot clock there. Double comes. They'll whip it to the corner. Good ball movement. Ball is touched 4 hands here. Squeeze it down low. Johnson was the 5th-handed. Largest for the Wolverines. Skying for the board is Smith. He'll kick it out. Green. That's a big 3 for the Blue Raiders.
That's something he did.
That's a good goal.
Our goal was not to stop them from scoring. It was just score more.
If you score more, you do win the game.
That was our mindset.
Cadeau got into a little trouble there. Still plenty of time to shoot. They get it down low to Mara. He's still getting involved offensively and does so there.
That's something that Lendeborg
is doubled behind the back feed to Burnett. Now Cadeau just leans in and floats it home. A little hockey assist there for Mara on the pretty much.
At the right time there, able to get a little floater in the middle of the paint. All started with Mara making that behind the back.
Corner 3, that's your left hand. You lead of 24 now from 3-point range for the Blue Raiders. Lendeborg trying to answer. 3-point opportunity of his own the old-fashioned way. He's going to go to the free throw line. Free throw goes down for Lendeborg. Bending without fouling, like Nick said. Cadeau to the corner. Burnett a 3. Off the front of the rim. Lendeborg the board. Goes back up and 1.
To make himself effective.
17 points, 8 boards for Lendeborg. That time Carter gets fouled. At the free throw line right now for Middle Tennessee, actually a Penn State transfer. Back in his home state now, Tennessee opponent. Roddy Gale lost Loof and got to the tried to go with the Hail Mary feed, couldn't find his man, got intercepted. And Smith will stop up, a foul called down low. Sample size through 3 games, but looking comfortable in the Michigan uniform. Slight tweak in his role today, coming off the bench for the first time. Cheddar, who took that shot, started in place of him. Trying to be like you.
Yeah, you got the mid-range going today, that's for sure.
We'll keep working on it.
We'll work.
Smith on the pull-up, leaning and flushing that one down.
We're going to win this game and kind of revert to old ways. Each one of these games should serve as an opportunity.
His fellow underclassman, McKinney, it's going to be fun to watch those two grow together in Michigan uniforms. Lendeborg, the upperclassman, bounds. He's got 8 now. On pace for another double-double with his 18 points. Drops it down to Mara. He goes up and finishes. Wouldn't be surprised by the end of the year if we get a... Johnson blitzes out high. Nice no-look feed to the corner. A lot of time to set the feet for... Almost getting the opening. Kenny, nice cut. Blocked from jump that time either.
No, he did not need to jump to get that one.
There's a leap from Lendeborg, though, who puts it off the glass. and down. We need more leg days.
We don't like them.
No,
Shy away from
read on that too. Lindenborg wasn't shying away deep. Ready to go today, and good to see him, the freshman from Oregon. Really good long-range shooter for Michigan, number 2. Nice step back from Carter, able to connect. That was the 10th rebound for the actual Lindenborg. His 47th career double, and one on a pretty pirouette finish.
Finish it all off.
Style points at the end. Such a complete game for him. 23. Amari Burnett, his fellow veteran. Those two just so calm, cool. In the challenge department, going 2 for 2. Michigan still moving fast. They wanted Grady there. Burnett, nice adjustment late. Mara can't hit the 3. Came up. It was a 6-point game going into halftime, largely in part due to shots like that going to this game and moving forward. Michigan's had a couple of close games. Talked about Wake Forest and TCU. Who will be the go-to guy?
When they can kind of narrow that down to, get a hint of who they want to go to in late game situations. But again, I've loved Gales this year as they get more games under their belt.
Lindenborg's definitely a guy you can go to down the stretch. Another rebound, another board number 12. Same thing. And brings it up the floor and directs the show. Lofting it down to Mara at 7:30. That dunk won't in the second half. Locking things down. Oscar Goodman is checked in as well for the Maize and Blue. Just 24 points in the second half for Middle Tennessee. Make it
done a good job tonight of also making their presence felt, making Middle Tennessee work for every basket they get.
There couldn't. And now there's 4 to shoot. Step back 3. McKinney couldn't finish. Goodman, a nice board. And they go back up strong with it.
Experience under his belt, but I do think that the style of play and the guys around him help instill that.
Form. Third time to charm. Up first half. Middle Tennessee came out, played their game. Michigan stuck with it defensively. Now Cordell's first field goal in the Michigan uniform is a producer Bart Fox, director Andrew Blaustein. We're going to send it to Madison for volleyball, a top 15 matchup.